Hey, welcome back. And so now you know the meaning of Aotearoa. It is in fact the original Maori name for the north part of the archipelago that we would now call, in the anglicised version, New Zealand. So this has already been included on New Zealand's money. It's on some of their crest. So they're used to this word within New Zealand. They are aware of the history of this name. But more recently, there's been a movement to actually change the name of the nation from the anglicised version to the Indigenous version, Aotearoa. And no decision has been made yet, but the petition gathered many, many signatures. There is a big interest. But current statistics show that maybe not enough interest just yet. About 58% of the population are still saying no right now. But the theory is this is the older generation, and perhaps younger people are more interested in the change. And so maybe in time, as the next generations roll around, maybe one day this name will become the legal name of New Zealand. And they wouldn't be alone. Of course, you may remember we definitely did an article a few years ago when Czech Republic changed its name to Czechia, which is a bit of a mouthful. Not the easiest sounds to make for a native English speaker such as myself. But another one, Turkey. They didn't like people making puns using their name because Turkey is also a bird. So they changed to Türkiye very recently, which is the Turkish pronunciation of that word.
Yes. Yes, the Turkey puns were many. And Hungary.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Hungary puns are definitely abounding.
Maybe they will change to an alternative pronunciation.
Like, call us Hungary.
Good.
I'm not sure of Hungarian pronunciation of their own language, so I don't know. But yeah, I did not know of the pronunciation change of Turkey. And I have been saying Czechia since they changed.
Oh, you did know that one.
Yeah, I knew Czechia, but I didn't know Czechia.
Czechia.
Yeah, that's a bit difficult. I might have to sit that one out in that way.
It does not sit well in the mouth.
When was the official name for, I guess, Great Britain, like officially done? Or was it always called Great Britain?
No.
Britannia.
Britannia. Well, we've been Britain, gosh, I can't give you a year, but for a long time. But we didn't get to the great part until we built up some part of the empire, and then they wanted something to make it sound grander.
I see.
So then we added the great.
So because you were finding different nations to say hello to and
to
absorb.
Conquer and absorb.
That's when it became great,
we
probably.
went from Britain to Great Britain. Great.
That makes sense.
Bad.
And the UK, I guess, would be also a more relatively recent thing.
No, again, it's when the United Kingdom, I'm pretty sure, is when we joined with Scotland, their monarchy.
Got it.
You remember after Elizabeth I, right when James II came. Sorry, I'm getting into too much British history. Anyway, about the 1600s.
Okay.
Is the United Kingdom, United England and Scotland. Well, I think this is part of the problem, that the name New Zealand came from colonizers. Zeeland, Zeeland, is a place in Holland, and they were the first colonizers, later taken over by British colonizers, and that makes the Kiwis feel a little uncomfortable with the colonial name. When was the official name of your country decided?
United States of America is the official name now. I'm only going to get into the history from the colonies until now. But the colonies were actually called just the United Colonies. Very simple name. And then later on, when we decided that those colonies should be separate from the mother
Great
country.
Britain.
A lot of, some actually, as a French writer, I believe, French did a lot for America in the early days. We had a lot of statues from them, the American anthem, highly influenced by French writers.
They fought on your side in the Revolutionary War.
Exactly. So we have a lot of good history with the French, and recently not such good history, but
yeah, where did it all go so wrong?
We weren't invited. I don't know if this is true, but one of the reasons is we weren't invited to have the conference of changing to like meters and everything, like a new measuring system, kilos, meters, things like that. We weren't invited, and from then we had our own system. And anyways, that's just one of the reasons. But focusing back, United Colonies. Then one of the French writers mentioned the United States of North America, but later on we decided to axe the North and just United States of America. And then USA, US of A, US, America, many different renditions of the same name.
Let's take a look at some of this vocabulary in a bit more detail, and we'll see you next time.
Anglicize.
Anglicize.
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Indigenous.
Indigenous.
Axe.
Axe.
Creep up.
Creep up.